On a dreary, rain-soaked day, Kathy Timberlake, a currently unemployed working girl, finds herself in a fit of rage when a luxurious limousine splashes muddy water all over her pristine dress and raincoat. Her anger intensifies as the vehicle speeds away, leaving her soaked and fuming, especially since she is certain the passenger inside witnessed her misfortune. However, her frustration takes a turn when she unexpectedly encounters the charming and affluent businessman, Philip Shane. Instantly, a spark ignites between them, as both are drawn to each other's charisma. As their relationship unfolds, Kathy grapples with her feelings and the societal expectations surrounding wealth and romance. Philip, on the other hand, is portrayed as a man who is constantly seeking to cleanse himself of his past mistakes and insecurities, leading to a comedic yet heartfelt exploration of love, ambition, and the quest for inner peace. The film captures the essence of romance and the humorous trials that come with it, all while showcasing the chemistry between its lead characters. Philip, a charming and experienced ladies' man, finds himself in a situation that tests his usual confidence. When he meets a young woman who is not as worldly as he is, she is caught off guard by his lavish lifestyle and the elaborate proposal he presents to her. Philip suggests that she join him on extravagant trips to glamorous destinations like Bermuda, Paris, and Monte Carlo. However, his offer comes with a twist. He implies that their time together will be carefree and without any strings attached. This notion of a no-strings relationship is foreign to her, as she is unprepared for the implications of such a lifestyle. The allure of luxury and adventure is tempting, but it also raises questions about love, commitment, and the true nature of their connection. As they navigate this unexpected relationship, both characters must confront their feelings and the reality of what it means to be involved with someone who lives life so differently. The contrast between Philip's experience and her innocence creates a dynamic that is both intriguing and complicated, leading to moments of humor and reflection. The journey they embark on together challenges their perceptions and ultimately shapes their understanding of love and relationships in a world filled with glamour and temptation. As Kathy navigates her whirlwind romance with Philip, she often finds herself seeking guidance from her streetwise roommate, Connie Emerson. Connie serves as a voice of reason and a source of practical advice, helping Kathy understand the complexities of her relationship. Kathy's hesitance to fully commit to Philip's desires creates a tension that is palpable. While Philip is eager to take their relationship to the next level, Kathy's reluctance leads to moments of frustration for him. Connie, with her no-nonsense attitude, encourages Kathy to consider what she truly wants. She helps Kathy see that her fears and uncertainties are common in relationships, especially when emotions run high. Connie's insights often push Kathy to confront her feelings and the expectations placed upon her by Philip. This dynamic between the two women highlights the importance of friendship and support during times of emotional turmoil. As Kathy grapples with her feelings, Connie remains a steadfast ally, reminding her that it is essential to stay true to herself while navigating the ups and downs of love. Roger Phillips, a business associate, sees Kathy as the perfect match for Philip. He believes that Kathy could bring a refreshing change to Philip's life. Philip has always enjoyed the luxury of charm and wealth, which made it easy for him to attract women without much effort. However, this has also led to a lack of depth in his relationships. Kathy, on the other hand, is different. She is genuine and has her own dreams and aspirations. While both Philip and Kathy are drawn to each other, they face initial obstacles that challenge their connection. Philip's carefree lifestyle and Kathy's independent spirit create a tension that they must navigate. Roger thinks that overcoming these challenges could lead to a meaningful relationship for Philip. He believes that Kathy's influence might help Philip grow and understand the value of hard work and love. As they both want to be together, the question remains whether they can move past their differences and truly connect on a deeper level. The journey of their relationship unfolds with humor and heart, showcasing the complexities of love and personal growth. Cary Grant involved himself in many details of this production for a scene that took place in his character's library. He arrived to work with boxes of items from the library of his own house, and he placed them about the set. This effort was not just about creating a visually appealing environment. It was also a way for Grant to feel more relaxed and at home while performing. By surrounding himself with familiar objects, he could tap into a natural charm that was a hallmark of his pictures. The items he brought added a personal touch to the set, enhancing the authenticity of his character. This attention to detail allowed him to deliver a suave and effortless performance, which audiences had come to expect from him. His commitment to making the scene feel genuine contributed significantly to the overall quality of the film. Grant's involvement in the production process exemplified his dedication to his craft and his desire to create a memorable cinematic experience. In the making of the 1962 film That Touch of Mink, a notable conflict arose between Cary Grant and Doris Day regarding their on-screen appearances. Both actors had strong preferences for how they looked in close-ups, specifically favoring their right profiles. This situation created a unique challenge during filming, as it was impossible to accommodate both stars simultaneously. The tension stemmed from their desire to present their best sides to the audience, a common concern among actors who were conscious of their image. Ultimately, Cary Grant, known for his charm and professionalism, chose to yield to Doris Day's request. He allowed her to showcase her better side in the close-up shots. This decision not only highlighted Grant's willingness to collaborate, but also underscored the mutual respect they had for each other's talents. Their ability to navigate this minor conflict contributed to the film's overall chemistry and charm, making it a delightful romantic comedy that audiences still enjoy today. The behind-the-scenes dynamics between Grant and Day reflect the collaborative spirit of filmmaking, where personal preferences sometimes take a backseat to the greater good of the project. Their shared commitment to creating a successful film is a testament to their professionalism and dedication to their craft. At the heart of the production of That Touch of Mink was Cary Grant, who owned a significant portion of the production company behind the film. This ownership gave him a vested interest in the project, influencing his level of involvement and the decisions made during filming. His attention to detail was evident, particularly when it came to the aesthetics of the set. At one point, Grant expressed concern over the doorknobs in his office, which were made of brass and featured emerald-colored stones. He found them to be too ostentatious for his taste. This concern was serious enough that filming was halted while the production team sought replacements for the doorknobs. Ultimately, the decision was made to simply paint over the existing doorknobs, allowing filming to resume without further delay. Grant's commitment to the film and its presentation showcased his dedication to maintaining a certain standard, reflecting his status as a leading figure in Hollywood during that era. His influence extended beyond just acting. It shaped the overall production experience, ensuring that every detail met his approval. At one point in That Touch of Mink, Cary Grant's character makes a light-hearted remark about the New York Yankees, joking that they try hard. This comment is particularly ironic, considering the film was shot in 1961, the very year the Yankees would go on to win the World Series in just 5 games. Additionally, it was the same year when Roger Maris famously broke Babe Ruth's long-standing home run record. The humor in Grant's line contrasts sharply with the Yankees' actual success during that season. Interestingly, Cary Grant was known to be a huge fan of the Yankees, which likely played a significant role in the film's production. His admiration for the team made it easier for the filmmakers to secure appearances from legendary players like Yogi Berra, Mickey Mantle, and Roger Maris. Their involvement added a layer of authenticity and excitement to the film, connecting the world of cinema with the beloved sport. The blend of comedy and baseball in the movie reflects the cultural significance of the Yankees during that era, making the film resonate with audiences who shared Grant's enthusiasm for the team. Grant was a big fan of the TV show The Honeymooners, and he had a special admiration for Audrey Meadows. His fondness for her played a significant role in her casting as Connie in the movie That Touch of Mink. The connection between Grant and Meadows went beyond professional admiration. Meadows had a housekeeper named Pat Schofield, who was eager to meet the famous actor. Pat would often sit in Meadows' dressing room, hoping for a chance to encounter Grant. She would ask the makeup artist and hairdresser to help her look her best in case the opportunity arose. One day, Meadows decided to share Pat's enthusiasm with Grant. She mentioned how much Pat wanted to meet him, and to her surprise, Grant expressed interest in meeting the housekeeper. When the moment finally arrived, Pat was both excited and nervous. She managed to hold herself together during the encounter, but once Grant left the room, the reality of meeting such a legendary figure hit her. Pat nearly collapsed from disbelief, overwhelmed by the fact that she had just met Cary Grant, the man she had admired for so long. This story highlights not only the charm of Cary Grant, but also the personal connections that can form in the world of entertainment. The excitement and joy that come from such encounters can leave lasting memories for those involved. When Cary Grant was involved in the making of That Touch of Mink, he took a personal interest in the details of the film, particularly in the wardrobe choices for his co-star, Doris Day. One day, he came across an advertisement for a raincoat that he thought would be perfect for her character. Excited about the idea, he decided to reach out to the company that manufactured the coat. However, when he called, the owner of the company did not believe that it was really Cary Grant on the line. The manufacturer brushed him off, insisting that if Grant wanted to see the collection, he would have to come in person. Determined to make his vision a reality, Grant did just that. He was not one to rely on assistants for tasks he could handle himself. He preferred to make his own phone calls, and even answered his home phone personally. This habit often led to confusion, as many people could not believe they were actually speaking to the real Cary Grant. His commitment to being hands-on in every aspect of his work, including wardrobe choices, showcased his dedication to the film and his respect for his co-star. This personal touch added a unique layer to the production, reflecting Grant's passion for his craft and his collaborative spirit with Doris Day. While discussing her experiences in the film That Touch of Mink, Doris Day reflected on her relationship with Cary Grant. She noted that, among all the stars she worked with, she felt she got to know Grant the least. Doris described him as a completely private person, someone who was totally reserved. She expressed that there was no way to penetrate his tough exterior. Although they maintained a friendly and polite demeanor during the filming, she felt that their relationship lacked a sense of give and take. Doris emphasized that while their interactions were amicable, they were also distant. This distance made it challenging for her to connect with him on a deeper level. She appreciated his professionalism and charm but recognized that he kept a significant part of himself hidden. This dynamic added an intriguing layer to their performances, as the chemistry on screen contrasted with the reality of their off-screen interactions. The film itself showcased their talents, but the personal connection remained elusive. Cary Grant's professionalism on the set of That Touch of Mink was remarkable. His co-star noted that he was perhaps the most professional and exacting actor she had ever worked with. Grant paid attention to every little detail, from his clothes to the sets, and overall production values. This dedication to his craft was not just about performing, it was about creating a perfect experience for everyone involved. He was deeply concerned with how everything came together, ensuring that the film met his high standards. Despite his polished exterior and charm, Cary Grant was a troubled individual. He constantly sought perfection in his work, driven by a belief that he was flawed. This quest for excellence stemmed from his inner struggles, making him a complex figure in Hollywood. His commitment to professionalism was a way to cope with his insecurities, as he aimed to mask his perceived imperfections through his art. This duality in his character added depth to his performances, making them memorable and impactful. He was born Archibald Alexander Leach in January of 1904. His early life was marked by hardship and emotional turmoil. His father worked as a suit presser, but struggled with alcoholism, which created a tense and unstable home environment. Grant's mother was a nervous and controlling woman who smothered her only child, leading to a strained relationship. He often reflected on his childhood, stating that he never spent a happy moment under the same roof with his parents. This lack of warmth and affection deeply affected him. As time went on, his mother was eventually committed to a state-run mental asylum, a traumatic event that left a lasting impression on Grant. His father, instead of providing comfort or clarity, never really explained to the young boy what had happened to his mother. This absence of communication and support had a profound effect on Grant, shaping his views on relationships and trust. The emotional scars from his early life would follow him into adulthood, influencing both his personal life and his career in the entertainment industry. He states that he washed himself constantly, a habit that he carried all into his adulthood. This routine was more than just a matter of cleanliness. It was a subconscious belief that if he scrubbed hard enough on the outside, he might cleanse himself on the inside. This ritual of washing became a way for him to cope with the emotional void he felt in his life. As he navigated through his days, he soon found warmth that was lacking in his life at the local theater. The flickering images on the screen provided a sense of escape and comfort, allowing him to connect with the characters and stories that resonated with his own experiences. Over time, this connection to the theater and the characters he admired helped shape him into the ideal man that we remember from the big screen. His habits, once a means of self-purification, transformed into a deeper understanding of himself and his desires. The warmth he found in the theater became a guiding light, leading him to embrace the qualities that made him a beloved figure in cinema. His journey reflects a search for identity and belonging illustrating how personal habits can evolve into something greater, ultimately influencing the legacy he left behind. In the 1962 film That Touch of Mink, directed by Delbert Mann, the pairing of Doris Day and Cary Grant offers a blend of charm and conflict that reflects the cultural attitudes of its time. While Mann is known for his work on more serious dramas like Separate Tables and Dear Heart, this romantic comedy showcases a different side of his directorial skills, albeit with mixed results. The film presents a classic romantic scenario where Day's character, a common and somewhat frazzled woman, finds herself entangled with Grant's suave and sophisticated businessman. This stark contrast between the two leads is both a highlight and a point of contention. Some viewers appreciate the dynamic, noting that Grant's debonair charm complements Day's more relatable persona, creating a tension that drives the narrative. However, others argue that the disparity in their characters is too pronounced, making it difficult to believe in the romance. Critics suggest that Day, when paired with other leading men like James Stewart or Clark Gable, often exudes a sense of class that is overshadowed by Grant's elegance, leaving audiences questioning the chemistry between the two. Another significant aspect of That Touch of Mink is its handling of themes surrounding premarital relationships and societal expectations of women during the early 1960s. The film attempts to tackle these subjects with humor, but many modern viewers find its approach to be dated and out of touch. The so-called scandalous jokes about feminine honor and the anxiety surrounding premarital intimacy may have resonated with audiences at the time, but they often come across as awkward and uncomfortable today. The film's portrayal of Day's character grappling with the idea of spending the night in a hotel with Grant feels particularly antiquated, reflecting a cultural mindset that has evolved significantly since the film's release. While some may argue that the film serves as a nostalgic glimpse into the past, others contend that it lacks the depth and relevance needed to engage contemporary audiences. The humor, which was likely intended to be lighthearted and playful, can feel more like a relic of a bygone era, making it challenging for viewers to connect with the characters and their dilemmas. For those seeking a deeper exploration of relationships or a more nuanced portrayal of gender dynamics, That Touch of Mink may fall short. In conclusion, That Touch of Mink is a film that encapsulates the charm and challenges of its time. While it features a delightful pairing of two iconic stars, the film's dated themes and humor may not resonate with all viewers. It stands as a testament to the era's cultural norms, but its appeal may be limited to those with a particular interest in the historical context of romantic comedies. Ultimately, the film offers a mixed bag of entertainment, with both strengths and weaknesses that reflect the complexities of its